Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about fall eyeshadow palettes. So if you want to see what palettes I picked up from my collection, then stay tuned. Also, if you aren't already, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate you and my little YouTube family. So let's get into the fall palettes. Of course, a small disclaimer. I don't think you need these palettes or any other eyeshadow in your collection than you already have. I think for me at least, I do love more warmer tones, more deeper tones in fall, but of course you can also rock that pastel look in fall, winter, no problem at all. But I thought I would be showing you the palettes I own that I think are more fall appropriate, at least in my opinion, or that I will have fun in fall. So if you want to see that, then stay tuned. We will start with the first one that I am already wearing. This is not a fall palette. I don't know what you're talking about. This one is the Nomad Hudson Valley palette. I mean, listen. This is like screaming fall from the rooftops. I mean, beautiful and stunning warm tones, beautiful and stunning cool tones. There are 3 shimmers. I am wearing this one today, so you would definitely see a review of this palette in the next week. So, but just so you know, I think like this one is a perfect fall color scheme, and I think this one I will definitely use more than just for my looks. I am now realizing I do have a lot of cool toned eyeshadow palettes, which is not what I wanted to, but we will get to this. Let's come to a mini palette I think I will rock in fall, especially for the color scheme, and that is my Natasha Denona Midi in the mini gold version. I feel like especially in winter and fall, I do love these beautiful green saturated colors, and I think this one is stunning, as well as this shade. Just all over the lid. Of course, you can rock this color scheme all over the year, but I think like especially in fall and winter, this one is stunning. When we talk about green tones, I do have 2. I do love greens in winter and fall, but I also have, of course, the Ace Beauté Tropical Vibes palette. I mean, you do have the grungy greens, but you do also have a little bit of color and a little bit of like lightness, which I do enjoy a lot. I think this one will also be like beautiful in fall and winter. Again, especially with this color or with this. I just absolutely love this color scheme. And I think this one would be also really, really pretty. So if you have that, that would be a great alternative. Or palette I recently did a video on. Of course, I will all link corresponding videos, how I like the palettes, if I do love them, if I hate them, you know, all the drills with looks in my info box down below. Recently I bought this Catrice and Maxim Giacomo palette, and I feel like this one is a really, really pretty neutral color scheme with a twist. You do have the green tones, which I absolutely love in fall and winter, and you do have also like oranges and warm toned reds, which I do like a lot also in fall and winter. You do have also coppers, which I do love coppers all year round, but I feel like if you see this still in stores, and in my case, I do still see this still in stores, I think this one is a great fall palette for you too as well. Technically, we have more than 10 palettes, to be honest, but I thought about bringing also the Age of Opulence palettes. I think this one is not in stores or is discontinued, but I think if you have it, maybe just pick it up and use it a little bit in your fall and winter looks. This one has a more jewel toned, grungier and deeper tones, which I absolutely love in fall and winter. So this one would be my choice, especially for these 2 colors, like dark red and gold. I absolutely love this combination. So just so you know, if you have this palette, grab it. And if you also have the Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay, which is on vacation by one of my girlfriends, then Wilderness palette would be amazing in fall and winter. I will blend a picture in. So just so you know, this one would be a great pick. If you can't get them anywhere, not a big deal, but if you have it, maybe gravitate toward this, or maybe remember that you do have it in your big collection. I know you forgot about that. Let me also bring in a palette that is quite new to me, but I just love the colors, and this one is the Kaleidos Quad in Flowing Haze. This one is the more neutral one of the both, but I just absolutely love these kind of purple. This one, listen, this is a stunning purple shade. Absolutely love this kind of purple. I do love the more neutrally or neutral cool toned brownish purpley shades. You can use this one on top. This is like a duochrome from beige to purple. You can also of course roll in any other like purple on the lid, or maybe if you want to spice it up, a little bit of a green. It's just so you know, but I do love this, especially for fall and winter. This one is absolutely stunning. When we talk about purple palettes, let me grab my favorite purple palette, I feel like, and that is the ColourPop Oh Kid You Not palette. We do have a lot of palettes from ColourPop, I feel like, that are like fall and winter appropriate. Again, these are stunning, stunning colors for more cool tone, purpley fall and winter look, and I do love this shade. Like, I do have a pattern with purples. But I do love this shade especially, and you do have also like a more warmer reddish purpley tone. So this one I feel like is a stunning, stunning color scheme for fall and winter. Another ColourPop palette that I think will be perfect for fall and winter is my Mandalorian palette. This one is Star Wars in ColourPop, and I feel like this one has beautiful and stunning fall and winter colors. You can also switch it up a little bit with this beautiful stunning duochrome. You do have a beautiful yellow, and this one is more of a neutral palette, but I think this is great for fall and winter as well. Also, I do have two like smaller palettes. One is the Odenseye Water palette. This one I feel like, I mean, you do see a scheme here. It's purples, greens, or it's reds. One of them. Listen, I absolutely love that. This one is a more deeper green palette. I absolutely love this shade here. This, even in combination with a neutral palette and then this shimmer, gorgeous. And you do also have a mint, which makes it a little bit like fun and springy. So I feel like this is also a beautiful and stunning palette for fall and winter, and I think like this is really gorgeous as well. So even if you don't buy it for that, buy it because it's stunning. And then I do have two palettes. Listen, I am technically 10 plus 2 palettes here, but one of them I think at the moment, because of things, it is not as easy to get, but I do enjoy Stacey Alex palettes, and she's a makeup artist from Belarus, and this one, listen, gorgeous. This one is like a putty shimmer from pink to like gold. This one is gorgeous. I do really appreciate the like palettes. These are 5-pan palettes. You do have a lot of them. They are magnetic, so you can switch them out. If you want to see more about reviews or anything, leave it down in the comments. But definitely I have 3 of them, and this one is, for me at least, the perfect fall and winter palette. And let's come to another like green card, like let's another bonus palette if you have that already. Again, I talked about at least 2 or 3 palettes that are maybe not available anymore, but I think you see the scheme in here, and maybe you have another palette that is perfect for you. If you have one that you think is a perfect fall and winter palette, then write down in the comments. I also have from Odenseye the Giant Wolves palette in you know, collaboration with Annettes Makeup Corner. And this one, listen, grungy dream. It is definitely my least favorite palette, but I feel like it is because it's really, really deep, and normally I'm not into like really deep shades, but in general I think that this one is perfect for fall and the winter. I mean, listen, you do have the winter colors here and then fall colors here. I mean, it is beautiful. Listen, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it, but again, I just don't use it as much as I would like to. So, but this one is discontinued, sadly, but if you have it, also remember that you have it and you can use it for fall and winter. So now you have a little insight on my fall like palettes I will use in fall more than in every other month of the year, or whatever it is. But yeah, if you want to see more palette recommendations from me, especially for fall or winter, then write it down in the comments which one is your favorite fall palette. I think this one I will rock, like the Nomad one. It's the first time I'm in love, so I think this one you will definitely see more often from me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a comment and tell me if I did a great job, or if you think this was the worst fall palette collection ever. Write it down in the comments. I would really appreciate if you do. Again, I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us tomorrow, because tomorrow is my first year anniversary on YouTube, and there will be a bonus video, and I am super excited. This will be a get ready with me where I talked about my first year on YouTube, how I liked it, if I want to quit, then like listen. But yeah, if you want to see first of all the look, stunning, but if you want to see what I did there and then come back tomorrow, I am so excited about this. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful week. We see us in my next video. Bye guys.